Alright, this is how you set the time on the thermometer. Just hold down the power button for 3 seconds. It'll pop up and say 24 hours at the top. You can change it to 24-hour format or 12-hour format. I prefer the 12-hour. So once you've got your selection, hit the power button again, and it's going to bring up the time. And the time is now 11:32. And so it's 11:32 p.m. So you'll hit the test button until you get to 11. It's on AM, so I'll have to go through and go to 11 p.m. And then, so I'm there at 11 p.m. and now I'm going to hit the power button again to hit the minutes. So it's 11:32. Alright, so I've got it at 11:32 p.m. so I'm going to hit the power button again. And then you're going to pick your year. It's on 2015. Just hit the test button to change the year, 2016, and hit the power button to accept it. And then to change the date, it's 9/27, so I'm going to hit the test button to change that to 9 until I get there. Once I've got there, I'm going to hit the power button again, and then I'm going to hit the test button until I get to the correct date, and then hit power again, and you've set the time and date. Alright, so this thermometer came with a set of probe covers so that it's sanitary, so you don't cross-contaminate when you use it on different people. And so basically, to put it on, you just pop it on or pop it in place, and then when you look on your display, there's going to be a little icon next to the ear, and that'll indicate that there's a cover on there. Now to remove it, you just hit the button on the back and it releases it. Alright, so to take a temperature with the Easy at Home digital infrared thermometer, just turn the power on, wait for it to beep twice to indicate that it's ready. If you can see on the dial now, it's got the little ear icon that shows it's ready to take an ear temperature, and it has a little icon next to it that just shows that the protective probe cover is in place. So you stick the probe in the ear canal, and then you hit the test button. Let's see here. And it says low, so I must not be doing something right here. Let's try again. We're going to go ahead and hit the test button again. Alright, so this time it worked. It was 98.3. It shows a little happy face. That means his temperature is in good range, so that's good. If it was in a bad range, there'd be a little sad face right next to that. And then you can remove it. It takes the temperature in literally a second, and then you can turn it off and you're all done. Alright, so to use the memory function, you just turn it on. And if you hold down the power button for 3 seconds, you'll get a little memory that pops up. And if you just hit the power button, it's going to go through the last 10 temperatures that it took in chronological order. So your first one is going to be your most recent. Now basically, to get out of the memory function, you just hit the test button, or if you need to take another temperature, you just hit the test button and it's going to take you back there. So you're ready to take another temperature, or you can just hit the power button to turn it off. And that is my review for the Easy at Home digital ear thermometer. Alright, this is how you set the time on the thermometer. Just hold down the power button for 3 seconds. It'll pop up and say 24 hours at the top. You can change it to 24-hour format or 12-hour format. I prefer the 12-hour. So once you've got your selection, hit the power button again, and it's going to bring up the time. And the time is now 11:30.